Hi everyone, if you are new to Legends of Venari or to my YouTube channel, my name is Ozone and I currently hold the #1 account in the game. And with that, I'd like to share some upcoming news for the 1-year anniversary event for Legends of Venari, as well as some other upcoming things. And we're also going to be doing a 200 shard giveaway on this video to help everybody prep for some of this upcoming news. With that, I decided to take a look out of curiosity, and this was the very first Venari that I ever caught. It was an Earth Eris number 27, and we caught this guy just almost a year ago on December 23rd. But without further ado, let's jump right into the upcoming news for the game. So, first thing is first, we have an event for the 1-year anniversary, and this event has a structure that's slightly different from some of the other events that we've seen in the game so far. So rather than getting rewarded with baits or gold or materials within the game, the quests for the 1-year anniversary event are actually going to allow you to spawn new Venari. So you can see the structure up there in the top left. And as you complete each quest, you're going to unlock the ability to spawn special variants for this event. So I have some sneak peek examples of 2 of those. So we have a Fire Valkyrie, and you can see the quest variant, as well as a Water Nairi and the quest variant there. So 2 of the Venari that are going to be these anniversary event variants, we don't know yet, and it's going to end in a special anniversary gold Nairi, which I don't know for sure, but I have to assume is probably going to be once you actually finish that quest, it's going to be a lot like the golden faction Venari that were rewarded to players at the end of the alpha, where you're going to get a bait and it's going to be 100% spawn chance and 100% catch chance as well. So everybody will basically be able to catch one of these gold Nairis. Moving on from the 1-year anniversary event, the next big overhaul that's coming to the game is the change of passes into the avatar system. And there's a lot going on with these avatars, a lot more than the passes had. So first of all, there's going to be a migration. The passes are going to one-to-one be converted into avatars. So Gilded Alphas will become Volcari. Alphas will become Exalted, base passes will become Chosen avatars, and then demo passes or free-to-play players will start with a base avatar. Every one of these profile pictures or avatars has 9 possible traits, and each one of those traits has a bunch of different varieties of it. However, unlike a traditional profile picture NFT, where you're just stuck with whatever you rolled on the mint, you're going to be able to re-roll by using shards, which are the premium currency of Legends of Venari. So I can re-roll my avatar for a set cost, depending on the rarity of that avatar, and any of the traits that I haven't locked, which I can pay an additional shard cost for, will be changed, right? So I have an example of what that might look like down here in the bottom right for a Volcari. So we have the one on the left, and then I would say lock the background, the glow, and the mouth and clothing. I re-roll all the rest, and it becomes the avatar on the right, and that would cost me 35 shards for the re-roll, plus whatever the lock cost is, which I don't quite know yet, but I'm sure we'll have all that information eventually. 2 other things of note is that free-to-play players and demo pass players are actually able to upgrade from base to chosen if they're able to get all of the traits on their avatar to be of rare or chosen rarity. Then it becomes a chosen avatar, so they can actually upgrade. However, you can't go from chosen to exalted or exalted to Volcari. Those will be limited in number, and that'll be the same number of the current pass supply. So that's 3,150 for alpha passes and 600 possible Volcari avatars. The last little thing is that if you end up with an avatar you really like, but you want to start building a new look, you're actually able to make an additional avatar, and it'll start at a base avatar, and then you can upgrade it via rerolls and eventually have 2nd, 3rd, 4th looks for your Venari Seeker. All right, so the next big sneak peek and update that is coming to Legends of Venari has been hinted at for quite a while, but we're starting to get our first looks at it, and that is the grid. So the grid is going to be moving Legends of Venari away from an idle catch collection where you just set a bait and then come back and catch the Venari via the minigame, and more towards an active RPG where you're walking around on the grid, which is a hex-based map as your three-dimensional avatar that you've designed via the reroll system. And from that, you're going to have a 3 Venari team, which are going to have certain abilities and perks that are going to help you hunting down new, specific, or rare Venari as you move around the grid. You can see in that screenshot on the left that Seeker has a team of an Intello, Tariki, and an Oros, and each one of them has an ability listed underneath those. We don't actually know if those abilities are going to be in the game or if they're just placeholders, but regardless, we know all of them are going to have certain perks, and that this is probably where the leveling system is finally going to come into play, where it's going to make your Venari stronger for the auto battler, or at certain level intervals they're going to unlock better or additional perks. And then lastly, we have a sneak peek of the black market in the top right, which is going to be a shard-based shop only. So the premium currencies only can be used to buy things from the black market. That's where you're going to be getting your rerolls. You might be getting access to certain Venari variants or special items within that. And all of this adds up to, I'm really excited for the grid. I'll just say that. I've been grinding the game in its current iteration for about a year, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bored of it. I'm definitely looking forward to, moving towards this more active gameplay and the ability to use all of these rare Venari that I've been slowly accumulating over the last year. The final thing that I would like to talk about in this video is that we finally have an updated roadmap from the Legends of Venari team. So we're going to be finishing out this year, of course, with the 1-year anniversary event off the back of the Cosmo de Medici event, and then moving into next year. First things first, we're going to be getting the avatars that we previewed, which is going to come with those cosmetic rerolls and the black market. So we're going to be able to start building out our avatars, making them look how we would like them to. And then we're going to be getting the first iteration of the grid. So we're going to start to be able to run around on the map, and that's going to change, how the game currently works. It's going to completely revamp the current catch loop, and we can start to begin to balance the game around that. We'll have a reason for leveling our Venari and catching certain Venari, which, again, I'm really, really excited about. I've got this giant inventory of Venari, and I still don't have anything to do with them. Then we'll be going on to the Avatar Phase 2, where, one, they become 3D playable avatars, so the character that you're going to run around on the grid with will actually look like the character that you've designed in Phase 1. And then we're also going to be able to link our account to that NFT. So essentially what that does is, rather than having to trade individual NFTs, you can literally trade away your entire account if you so chose, or even an alternate account to another person, and they would have full control over all of the Venari, all of the assets that you've built up within that account and tied to that avatar. Looking forward, another thing that I'm actually really excited about, because I help run a guild, is the raids and the territory system that's going to be coming to the grid. I really like group gameplay, and I am excited for it to become something that's more in-depth and advanced than information sharing as it currently is within guilds. And then the next thing that's coming past that is, some SDK stuff, some more technical things, but more importantly is the growth phase, right? I know a lot of players in the community have gotten a little frustrated with the timeline, but it's important to remember that Legends of Venari is still in beta. The product is not finished, and so it still hasn't actually had a traditional go to market as a game would, right? Like, everybody that's currently playing the game basically serves as a beta tester, and with that, there's going to be a full marketing campaign when the game is ready for its full release. So the last and final thing that I'd like to mention again is that I'm going to be doing a 200 shard giveaway. Instructions are up there with my personal shard bank. So there's going to be 2 winners. Each one of them will have 100 shards to help people get ready for this Avatar Phase 1. And so all you have to do to enter is comment below what Venari you're hoping to see as a variant in the Year 1 event. We've already seen the sneak peek of Fire Valkyrie and Water Nairi. So of those other 2, which Venari are you really hoping to see a cool new variant of? So that is everything that we have today as far as sneak peeks and upcoming content for the first half of next year. I'm still really optimistic about the direction that Legends of Venari is going, and I'm still really, really excited for the grid gameplay. Been grinding this game for a year now, and I still really like the direction it's going. I like the IP, I like the art style, and I'm really looking forward to what this game is going to become in 2023. So don't forget to enter the giveaway. And make sure to like and subscribe for more Venari and Web3 gaming content. Everybody have a great rest of your day.